Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Serena if you're new here, and I just got back from a huge, a stock up trip before the 4th of July weekend, and I went to Costco, Target, Fred Meyer, and a local supermarket that carries Azure Standard things. So anyway, I thought I would kind of go over with you what I bought. I spent $360.95 at Costco, and I had an executive reward certificate that they sent me, and that was for $186.52. So my total out the door was $174.43 at Costco. So that's always nice. But I have a couple of big ticket items on here. There was a lot of things on sale. So let me get you flipped around here and I'll show you what I got. Okay. So let me grab my receipt so I can tell you prices if you want them. I got DEF, that's not shown here, for $13.99. And then I got another pack of Coke, 35 pack, and that was $18.99, and then $3.50 in deposit. And I know I said last time that we'd have enough Coke for the summer, but my husband's been drinking 2 a day in his lunchbox, so we're going through them quite fast. Okay, and then the next one is I got a case of water for $9.99. It's not shown here. I think it's still outside the car. And then let's see here. I got the grass-fed beef. I went ahead and got it again. This time I took a break from it. But it was $33.99. Ouch. And turkey burgers. These were actually on sale. $12.99, and they're $3 off. And I really enjoy these a lot. They're really good. It's hard to find turkey burgers that aren't dry. And if you want to see the ingredients, pretty good ingredients. 30 grams of protein, 240 calories per burger, and they're a pretty nice size. So you get 10 in there. And then I ended up getting this Kevin's Greek style lemon chicken. This is what we're doing for dinner tonight because I don't like to cook after I grocery shop. But I've never seen this flavor before, and I really enjoy the Kevin's brand. Let's see what kind of, it looks like it has coconut milk, garlic, olive oil, chicken, carrots, lemon juice, onion. So it should be interesting. Let me know if you've had that before. And then this was $14.99, and that is for 2 pounds, 32 ounces. And this could easily be 2 meals, but I just go ahead and cook it up all at once, and then we can have leftovers for lunches. And then let's see. Oh, the organic chicken tenderloins were on sale, and these weren't in the ad, so they must have been a warehouse sale, because I know that it was $5.99 a pound, and it was $32.89, and it ended up coming, it was $32.89 minus $7, so they took off $7 at the register, so that turned out not being too bad. And then I back over here, just pre-sliced Tillamook cheese for burgers and sandwiches for the summer. And that was $9.39, and it was on sale for $2.50 off. And then let's see, what else? Oh, I got 2 whole chickens, the organic. I cooked up my last one, and then this was $24.25, so $2.99 a pound for organic whole chickens. And if you know any of my videos, we cook this, and then I turn it into bone broth. So that's why I like to buy the whole chickens every once in a while. And then let's see, mixed peppers. I went ahead, I've been getting all of my produce pretty much at the farmer's market, so you won't see a lot of produce in this haul, but this was a good deal. I could not turn this down. So these are $7.49 and they were on sale for $1.50. And I just don't rarely see them on sale. So that was cool. We use bell peppers and everything. And then tortillas. I got the big 10-inch tortillas at my husband's request. And those were $7.39. And then I went ahead and grabbed my two favorite salad kits. I got the organic Caesar salad, and that was $8.99. And then the broccoli crunch one, which is my favorite, was $5.89. And that will be several meals for that. And then let's see, I got a bag of sweet potatoes. I've been eating through the sweet potatoes lately, so I grabbed a bag of those. And these were $5.99 for 5 pounds. So not too bad. And then, oh, I went ahead and grabbed a new coffee. I saw Bobby Parrish talk about this on Flav City. It's a single origin from Mexico, whole bean. It wasn't bad priced. It was $16.99 for 2 pounds. It did have a Death Star, so it's apparently going away. I don't know, but I went ahead and grabbed it. We'll give it a try. And then, let's see. Vital Proteins Advanced. I typically don't use these at all. Don't mind my dirty sink. But I went ahead and grabbed them because I've been having a lot of, I have chronic pain in my back, lots of arthritis. But I thought this might help joint support, that sort of thing. I've just been having a lot of problems with my neck, not to whine, but it was $29.99 and it was $6 off. So I'm really going to try. I've been making protein smoothies every day since it's been like 90 degrees plus out. And I thought I would just throw them in my protein. So this is a new protein for me. This is the Levels brand. It was a big ticket item. It was $59.99. But I compared it online we just had Prime Day. And it was still cheaper at Costco. It's 80 servings. So these are the ingredients if you want to see them. So just a few ingredients. And it's 24 grams of protein and 130 calories. So we'll give that a try and see how that is. And then let's see, what else? Oh, I got ibuprofen. I eat this stuff like candy, unfortunately, and I have been out. And this is the cheapest place to buy ibuprofen. You get 1,000 pills, and it's like 10 cents. It comes out to like 10 cents a pill. So $10.99 for 1,000. So that is a great deal. Let's see. Next up, I got the Swiffer dusters. Listen, we live on a dirt road, and it is a constant battle of dusting. Like every day I dust. And I just thought this would be nice to have. I used to have one of these in my past working life, and I just didn't feel like I needed them because it was an extra necessity that I can use, or just a dust rag. But it's just, I think it'll be nice with all this dust. And those were $18.59. And then I got the Scrub Mommies were on sale. Love these, love these, love these so much. Those were $15.99, and they were on sale this month at $3.50 off. And then the last thing is I went ahead and I grabbed razors. They were on sale for they're $24.99 for 15, and they were, let's see, $5 off. All right, so next up is my Fred Meyer haul. Some of you may know it as Kroger. I just ran in there for a few random things. I needed some almond milk and some peanut butter. I've never tried this before. Let me know if you have. I could not find any peanut butter at Fred Meyer that did not have just simple ingredients. Roasted peanuts and salt. Every one of them, even the organic Fred Meyer brand, had palm oil in it. And I use this in my dog treats. So it's very imperative that it's only peanuts, and I'm fine with a little salt. Normally I buy this at Trader Joe's, but I did not go to Trader Joe's this time, so went with that one. And then in an upcoming video here, the next one you'll probably see, I'm going to be making something that I needed this for, a masher. Haha, you'll probably guess. And then I just needed a metal small turner. I just don't have, I have like a great big one, but it'd be nice to have something just because it's barbecue season, that sort of thing. So I grabbed one of those. And then we do not have an ice maker. We're on a well here, and our water is, it's very red. I run it through the filter here, but I just went ahead and grabbed 2-pack of ice trays. It's kind of cool. They're like the no spill. You lift this lid off, just so I could have some ice for the summer. And then this is something special. This is my husband's kryptonite. We do not buy this anymore. It's only special occasions. In fact, he told me the last time he had this was at Christmas, but he asked me if I would pick it up for him for the 4th of July. And I said, fine, I'll give in. So he's allowed to have Doritos. No, I'm kidding. He's a grown man. He can eat what he wants, but we do try to eat more on the healthier side. And those were on sale for $2.49. So I felt like that was a good deal. And then I picked up, hint, hint, with this. I got some of the use less or no sugar Sure Gel. And then we needed some taco sauce, and then lemon juice, also for my canning situation coming up. And then I just grabbed 2 packs of lunch meat. Last time I got it at Costco, it's just a lot of lunch meat for 2 people to go through. And we're just not the type of people that can eat lunch meat every day. So I just grabbed 2 packs of that. And then I have beer that's not on here. So the total on that was $65.90. So I felt like everything I bought was like in the $5 range. So it added up very quickly. So, all right. Here in Bend, we have a really cool store. It's called Local Acres, and it carries pretty much everything Azure Standard has, if you've heard of that. It's like a place here in Oregon, I believe it's Dufur, and they deliver via semi-truck like good quality organic foods all over the United States. And in fact, there's several drop-offs here in Bend. But this store carries pretty much everything they have. So it's kind of cool to go in there if you want to try something before you commit to signing up for Azure or buying something in bulk, because they do a lot of bulk items. It's kind of cool because you can try it out without doing, this huge order or whatnot. And I would like to do it, but I'm just not at the place in my life right now to order from Azure yet. But anyway, this was kind of an expensive little haul. I spent $62 there, and I didn't get much, but it has a lot of just specialty items that you cannot get in other stores. So, and then while I was in there, I picked up a couple other things because it was on sale. So let me get you flipped around here and I'll show you what I got. All right, first up were the Pink Lady apples, just organic and real small. I like the size of them. And those were $5.68. I just did not want to commit to the Costco size yet. So I just grabbed those while I was in there. And then, let's see, I got pumpkin, which kills me to buy pumpkin right now because it's so expensive. They were $3.28 each. And I did price check this against all other stores. Not except Walmart. It's probably cheaper there, but it was cheaper than Fred Meyer actually. So I went ahead and grabbed 2 of those. I use this in my dog treats that I make and my dog food. So I usually stock up at Trader Joe's because that's like the cheapest place you can get it. But it's seasonal, right? So they only carry it seasonally. So as soon as it comes out, probably in the next 2 months, I'm gonna stock my pantry full of it again. And then green beans, I walked by and they were 3 for $5. So I just grabbed 3 of those and I thought that was pretty good. And then let's see, what else? I went ahead and grabbed some dill pickles. If you haven't had these, they are awesome. They're the fermented ones. I've canned pickles in the past and I just don't like the softness of them. So I'll do refrigerator pickles, which will be coming up soon, but I'm just not going to can them anymore. And let's see, horseradish. I like this brand of horseradish because if you look at horseradish, there's like a million disgusting ingredients in there. And this one just has horseradish, distilled vinegar, a little bit of sugar, mustard oil, like not even trivial sugar. And so I have a canning recipe that I'm going to be using this on. If you've watched my Bloody Mary mix video, I think I videoed that a couple years ago. I used that horseradish in that too, but I'm making something else. So we'll just have to wait and see. And so those were expensive, of course. Let's see, the horseradish was $4.68. And then these were a splurge at $8.99. Just, it's summer, it's pickle season. I just went ahead and splurged on that. And then lastly, I got this Farm to Sink soap. It's made here in Sisters, Oregon, which is just outside of Bend. And it just had some decent ingredients. And so I just grabbed 2 of those just to give it a try out. I really like goat milk soap. Here, the humidity is so low in the high desert, like in 10% single digits it's been, and my skin is just so dry and itchy. And it doesn't matter what I put on it, it doesn't seem to help. But I did notice that the goat soap does help, and it was a reasonable price there because usually I pay about $10 a bar for it, buying it locally. Or my favorite place is out of a place in Alaska, the Flat Tire Farm. I've ordered soap from her. That's where I basically have gotten it, but usually they're about $10 a bar, and this was $7.38. So I thought I would give it a try and see if I like it. And then, oh, I forgot about the last thing, was the most important, the Azure. This is dried sweet cherries. I also am using this in a recipe coming up for canning, and that's why I needed them. These are really expensive. It is hard to find dried sweet cherries without oils and stuff. This one has one ingredient. It's just Bing cherries. Right there. Can you see it? So these were $16.98. So those were kind of a splurge, but they're high quality. They're good for inflammation. Got a lot of inflammation going on, so I think that'll be a nice little snack also to add in outside of the recipe I'm going to be using them in. So, all right, friends, we made it. The last haul. Target. It's been a long morning. Oh, I gotta grab cheese. I got cheese. So at Target, I went in there for 2 items. Target. It's like Costco, but in smaller items. I don't know. This is why I don't go to Target. But Target is right next to Costco, so it's kind of like it's and Trader Joe's, but it's just too convenient. But I spent $121 at Target. Don't tell my husband; he will flip. He already flipped about the $60 protein. I'm like, it's 80 servings, right? That's like under $1 a meal. Come on. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. It just adds up so quickly. So let me flip you around here and show you what I got. All right, here we have it. My husband takes these. He takes a granola bar in his lunch every day. That's basically what he eats if he can't eat get time to eat, he'll eat a granola bar. He likes the version of this that I get from Trader Joe's. He burns a lot of calories. You know, he was working in the heat all day. He's a blue collar, so I don't mind. This is like a nice little treat. So I saw these at Costco, and I sent him a picture and asked, and he said, no, get a small box first and make sure I'll like them before we commit to 30 bars. So I believe one of these was $4.99. And the other one must have been $4.29. So just under $5 a box, which to me is crazy. It's just nuts. And then this was just something I saw. I like the ball jars. I have my coffee in a great big one. These are ball jars. Anyway, I thought since I have a giant bag of protein, I now need something that I could put it in between uses, so I'm not pulling that big bag in and out and taking up cupboard space. So I will put my protein in there, and that was $11.99, and I don't mind. This is an investment because I'll have this for a long time. The reason I went in there was for Element. My husband has just been drinking the water, drink, and I don't personally like buy Gatorade or do Gatorade. And I had a couple of these. These are too salty for me, and I'm not active enough to need 1,000 calories or 1,000 things of sodium milligrams. So I gave this to him because I was unsure if he would do it or not, and he loved them. He used every one I had, and he liked the citrus and the orange. So I went ahead and got a box of each, and this is these were $14.99 a piece. So this was a big thing, but it's 20 of them, and he only uses like a half a packet per huge water bottle. So those will last for a while. These are the ones I like. It's the Ultima, and this was the Summer Splash variety pack. And these have decent ingredients, and the sodium on this is only 55. So this is a little bit more up my alley. So that one was $14.99 also. So that was kind of the big purchase. And then I saw this, and I don't know, I saw a video for it, I think, and I was influenced. Our tub, and it looks like it's clean, but you have to scrub it hard to get that hard water. If you've ever had hard water, you know what I'm talking about. It literally after a few showers can look brown and disgusting from our water. So I figured out that the magic eraser is really helping, making my shoulders feel a little bit better from scrubbing so much. But I just thought I would try this, and maybe, you know, I can get a little bit more oomph behind it. So I grabbed that, and that was $12.99. And then let's see, I got these kindling. I love a good pretzel, and these are really good. So I got one of these, a bag of those. And then I need a body wash, so I just grabbed this brand. It said that it was oil infused, so I'm hoping that will help with dry skin. And then I needed a new scrubby, and I thought this was cool because it has like a, what do you call it? A gentle exfoliating type situation. We live in dirt, okay? Dirt is everywhere on our property. It's dusty and dirty, and yeah. So you need a good scrubby scrub in the summer. I'm finding that out. And then my hair is growing out and it's driving me crazy, so I got some clips for my hair, and I just grabbed a thing of gum. And then string cheese was on my Fred Meyer list, but I price checked it and it was cheaper at Target. And the cheese was $3.49 each for 12 sticks. And that was cheaper than the Fred Meyer brand. So anyway, I already opened it up because I was starving. So that's it. That's my Target haul. All right, that's it. We are done. And I'm gonna go put all of this stuff away, and then I'm gonna have a snack, take some of that Advil that I bought because I need it, and I will see you next video. I have some cool canning videos coming up real soon, so look forward to those, and have a blessed day. Happy 4th of July. If I don't get a video out before the 4th, happy 4th of July. Be safe. Yay, 250 years. Let's celebrate it up good. Anyway, have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.